50,000 years before, when we were living in jungle, you can get the Ethiopian jungle and all, Serengeti, every day we needed to walk for 35 miles in search of food. 35 miles means it's more than 40 kilometers every day in search of food. So our heart and our body was designed for movements. Bell rings, ding ding. What do you say to your mother? Open the door. Problem start. Mama, bring me tea. She'll walk. She'll come. Pamper your body and it will give you disease. The more you pamper your body, the more disease in your body. For every mother, her son is always slim and she says, Ajis are there especially. What the Aji will say? How thin you are. He's a chubby here chubby, but grandmother says, you are so thin. Okay, today is the second session. Yesterday I spoke about eating. Okay, and yeah, a couple of things I forgot to tell you actually, which I want to repeat again here about eating. I want to see what people are doing is eating and the taste has become so addictive for people that they are ready to die also. I want to give you one example and then we will move for today's session, that is movements. My father-in-law is a doctor and he told me this incident. In his OPD, there was one patient who had diabetes, severe diabetes. His sugar level would jump 200, 300. And one day he came and said that, doctor, I want to eat mangoes. And mangoes are like poison. I mean, it's like for diabetes. And my father-in-law said, never, don't eat that. If you eat, you will die. So don't eat that. You know what happened? He ate 7 mangoes on that day. Second day he died. That is the extent to which people can go for eating. People can go to any extent to eat and they will kill themselves. So this I forgot to tell you yesterday. So I just wanted to talk about this. I don't know how, but people are dying, but they will eat. They know that sugar is not good for health, but they are not at all concerned about that. That's what I wanted to tell you. Okay. So today we'll speak about the second most important thing. I told you there are 3 factors that are very important if you want to be healthy. First is food. Second is movements. We call exercise. And third is a calm mind, psychology. So I'd like to speak about the second one today, that is movements, body. And then we will go for psychology. Is that okay? Yeah, guys. Yes. See, friends, I want to start my session by saying that if you pamper your body, pamper means, pamper. Pamper means if you don't move your body and don't give any pains to your body will create disease. As simple as that. If you want to be healthy, give pains to your body. Physical pains to your body. You are sitting now. That is the most dangerous thing you are doing now. Sitting is new smoking. One more thing. I'm not claiming that people don't know this. Everyone knows this. So I'm not going to tell you something esoteric, then that's an eye opener for you, aha, eureka, nothing as such. But still, I will try and make it more appealing. No, I hope that it will make you rise and move. Hope so. Same thing with YouTube also. So, bell rings. Ding ding. What do you say to your mother? Open the door. Problem started. Mama, bring me tea. She'll walk. She'll come. Mama says, can you go and bring some milk or grocery from that shop? Which shop? On the other side of your home, hardly 100 meters. What do you pull out? Electric bike. Now. You take that bag, grocery, milk, whatever it is, come home, park your bike inside the home, wherever, as close as possible. If possible, you can bring inside your bedroom also, but not possible. Next to your bed also, you'll park the bike. Less movements as possible. I want to create less movements as possible. The lesser, the better. So I went to Ushakal Hospital here. My mother-in-law was admitted on, I think, 7th or 8th floor. So I went, there was a lift. And then I saw it was shocking. There was a huge crowd outside the lift. I said, maybe lift is out of order. Then I asked my wife, will go by stairs? My wife said, no. She's healthy and fit. But she said, no, I want to come by lift. I said, okay. Then I asked the security, where is the stair? I said, why? I said, I want to go by stairs. He was looking at me as if I'm a terrorist. Why? I said, no, I just want. Okay, so I took my stairs. I'll tell you, the stairs. All of you know, use the stairs, clean. These stairs had pigeon droppings everywhere. Dust was maybe 1 inch thick dust. Deserted. No one on the stairs. Silence. I reached 7th floor. I went into that room, special room, and my wife did not appear. I went before her, and finally she came. I said, why? Long queue. People were waiting for 10 minutes rather than take stairs and reach it within 5 or 7 minutes. They will wait for the lift. Small, all of you understand. Elephants kill less people. Mosquitoes kill more people. It is the small habits that look very insignificant, like these. They kill human beings. These small habits make a difference. And people will not. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, we have installed a lift. That guy, he was asking me, first floor he wanted to come to meet me, and he said, lift is there? I said, my office is on the first floor, come walking. Some people come here to drop some material and all. I have seen that. They bring the truck, tempo, rickshaw inside the parking. As close as possible so that they need less movements. I went to Nandekar shop. There was this, I was in my car, my wife went for shopping. And there was this, I'm sorry, this lady, 40 years old. She did all the shopping and the bags. The distance between that shop and the car was hardly 50 feet, not even that also. Just she had to cross the road. She called the watchman, security, come in. That security guy was 70-year-old. She was 40-year-old. And she had purchased that oil tin. I still remember that. And that poor guy lifted that and put that in the car. He was getting fitter and she was getting obese. Today, as far as women are concerned, life has become comfortable for them. Washing machines and mixer grinders and everything is there now. Now they don't want to move now. Now let me tell you the background actually, why we get disease because of these habits. You know what, around 50,000 years before, when we were living in jungle, you can get the Ethiopian jungle and all, Serengeti, every day we needed to walk for 35 miles in search of food. 35 miles means it's more than 40 kilometers every day in search of food. So our heart and our body was designed for movements. And this continued actually. But around 70, 80 years before, around like 50, 60 years before, slowly it stopped. The more the technology developed, like lift and bikes and cars and all the kitchen equipments came, the movement stopped and disease started. You can go and see why people are having disease. The reason is movement. Movement is not there. We want to pamper our body. We don't want to move actually, just want to sit, watching TV or scrolling. And this does not mean that people don't know. People know this. People know everything. Whatever I'm saying, people know this. But they don't want to move at all. They don't want to walk, don't want to move. And people think that, okay, I went for morning walk, fine. That's of no use. Only going for morning walk is of no use. There is something called deliberate movement. Deliberate movement is more important. Deliberate movement means what? You just can't walk for 45 minutes in the morning and entire day you are sedentary. That's of no use. You have to be active throughout the day. The Maushi in my home, the cook, the domestic help, she comes. You know what? She is 63 years old. And the agility she has, she is so agile. Like, she'll get up from there, cook, sit down, pick up this. And my mother, knee is paining, Sandeep. I said, why your knee is paining? Look at that, she is 62, 63 years old. And she jumps, you know. She's so agile. In 1 minute, she'll finish the work. Walks, goes home. And my mother has disease. I told my mother, get up, move, do the work. Now what happens is, all of you understand, once you get into this laziness, it becomes a habit. And once you decide to stick there, you will never move again. Now everything you want close. Today even in our bedroom also toilets are attached to the bedroom. You are not required to even walk 3-4 steps also. Everything is comfortable, lifts are there. Stairs are just for namesake. One of my friend has a lift in his home. And his home is 2-story. I said, why you install the lift? Maybe it's a status symbol, I don't know. But on a two-story building you have and a lift is there. Let me tell you my story now. I was also the laziest person. I would sit on the couch, watch TV, and eat food. In the previous session yesterday, I told you that how I changed my eating habits. Now I will tell you how I changed my movement habits. I want to tell you my story. You can see that when I take my sessions, what do I do? When I take my sessions, what do I do? Do I sit there? What do I do? I walk around, no? There is a reason behind this. I also feel like, wow, let me sit there. The chair calls me, come, sit. I don't sit there. I know that. The moment I sit, problem will start. I repeat again. Pamper your body and it will give you disease. The more you pamper your body, the more disease in your body. I come to our office by cycle, at least once a week. One more thing I forgot to tell you, which again, it's connected with this. Monday, I do fasting. Now, fasting does not mean that chips, sweet potatoes, and shengdana laddu, and sabu khichdi, list is long. That is not the fasting. My fasting is real fasting. So I take my lunch in the morning at 10 o'clock and then next day I eat around sometimes 6:30 or sometimes 8 o'clock. In between I drink only water. So is it possible? Can you do it? You don't need to do it. You are still young. Your mother will beat me first. Because for every mother, her son is always slim. For every mother, her son is always slim and she says, Ajis are there especially. What the Aji will say? How thin you are. He is a chubby here chubby, but grandmother says, you are so thin. When I meet my relatives, 2 days before my mother was saying, Sandeep, everyone is saying like, check Sandeep, what happened? Any disease is there? Why he is so thin? Because in our society, what is the norm? What is normal? Plump, fat. Now he is healthy. I'm not saying that over dieting and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about eating good food, but overeating, no way. So, you know what? I go on the 6th floor 2 times every day. How many stairs are there? 2 times I go. I sit in my cabin, but after 1 hour, 5 minutes of movements are there. After 1 hour, I move for 5 minutes. I get up. Whenever I get a call, I don't sit and speak. I stand and speak. I walk in my cabin. I go out, go in the parking, walk, again come and sit. These are the deliberate movements I do. Simple. When I reach my home, I get down from my car and open my gate. I don't blow the horn and, hey, open it. No, I do it. One simple incident I'll tell you. 2 days before, my wife ordered, Sandeep, bring onions from the 1st floor. I said, okay. I took that pot, went on the 1st floor, brought the onions. My kids don't do this. I do it. In fact, me and my wife, we are very active. Wherever we walk, we lift. And I have one more thing now. Second factor is, this is a deliberate movement. Second factor has again helped me is yoga. Sun salutations I do every morning around 25 minutes. Sun salutations, all of you know, Surya Namaskar. I do that every day. That I don't miss. And then I do different stretching exercises and lunges and squatting and all. That's the part. This is apart from deliberate movement. Apart from that. Then sometimes I include weightlifting because if muscles are not there, your body has 30 to 40% muscles. And if your muscles are not there, your body will all will be saggy. Skin will sag and you will not have. So I work on my muscles also. Weightlifting is there regularly. So in this way I take care of my physical. Understand, again the same concept is there. What I told yesterday is temporary comfort we want, temporary gratification. Sitting will give you temporary gratification. See, how do you feel? Comfortable. I don't want to move. Temporary gratification or do you want fitness or health? What do you want? And let me tell you, people prefer temporary comfort. Disease, okay, I will live with disease, but I will not move. It's very surprising, right? Very shocking. How do people choose this? People say, I will die, but I will not move. All these lifts and cars and bikes and all these things that you have today, ask yourself, have you become their slaves? Are you dependent on them? Now, see, I want to ask you that, can you come to my class by cycle? So I asked this question to one of my students and he said, sir, I live too far away from here. I said, how much? 3 kilometers. He said, 3 kilometers. I come here by cycle. My home is 7 kilometers. Got it. You come by cycle, no? Yes. You're fit. Food is more. It's painful. It's painful actually. Sometimes my leg pains due to overwalking. It pains. And I don't count 10,000 steps. I go beyond that. In short, what I do is, I'll tell you, I do physical activities whenever, wherever possible. I don't use lift. I avoid using car. I avoid using my bike. And of course, my bike is not with me. It's here in the parking. But I avoid that. Whenever I get a chance, I move around. I come to your rooms. I check it. But what I do is, I know that chair is going to kill me. Slow killing. I know that. So I don't touch the chair. I walk a lot. How many of you make your bed? Raise a hand. You make your bed in the morning, in the evening. Really? I make my own bed. I make my own bed. That is the discipline I have. That's the discipline I have. I make my own bed. When no one is there, I make my own tea. I serve myself. Sometimes a milkman comes. I go and fetch the milk. Usually the man in the home is like, how can I take a me manje? Have you seen that? मी नाही घेणार जा रे घेऊन या. I don't know. I go and fetch it. I fetch some milk whenever possible. Today morning my mama told me, Sandeep, we want that, what is that called, curry leaves. So climb the tree and I said okay. I climbed the tree and pulled out those leaves, curry leaves. Of course, we have Maushi and other people are there, they can do that. But I said, no, I'll do it, no problem. So because of this, today I told you, my cough, my allergy, my headache, everything has blood pressure and all that disappeared now. My body is flexible. It's like when I sit down, I get up quickly. We'll do an experiment. Let us see if you're fit somewhat. Should we try? Keep your notebooks aside. Squat down on the floor. Squat down on the floor. मांडी घालून खाली बसा. Okay? Good, it's okay, it's cool. Now lift without touching hand to the floor. I know you have applied more energy usually. Otherwise, if you can lift yourself without touching your hands easily and every day you do it, you are fit. One parameter, there are many other parameters. But this is one parameter of fitness that you can get up. Sit down, all of you. No, sit down on the chairs. Okay, now see, you are 24, 25. I told you I went to train the police. Our timer is there, no, Akash? Yes. I went to train the police. Constables were there. And there was a new batch with flat tummy. Then after 10 years, that becomes a world map. Like, belt also it doesn't go. So I asked this, why this here? I asked the officer there, why this? So do you know what is the reason behind that? Before they are recruited as police, there is a fitness test. If you are not fit, they will not select you. And you want that desperately, you want to get selected. So you can see in the morning those guys run there. Those who are, preparing for that exam. Once you get a job, what is the need? And they just, because now they got the job. There is no reason to be fit. So they slack, they forget, and then eating habits. So that's the most important thing, guys, that movement. Okay? My neighbor purchased a cycle and new shoes. Adidas. Socks also Adidas. And tracksuit also. Adidas. Cycle he sold after 1 month. Purchased from Amazon, sold on OLX. First 3 days he was like cleaning the cycle. First 3 days, after 4th day he did not go, 5th day he go. After 5th day again 2-day holiday, then 3-day holiday. Then tire puncture. He's also in cycle also. Then shoes, that purchased new shoes. One of my relative purchased a new shoes and they called it sneakers. The price, 14,000 rupees. So to run you need shoes, 14,000 rupees. What do you need? A simple shoe, sufficient, even that is not required. But if you're running outside, simple shoe, 2,000, 3,000 rupees enough. Now that shoe, what is the condition? That shoe has become hardened. Hardened, Because if a shoe is not used, it becomes hardened. Now it's still there in the cupboard. One day she will pull out the shoe and go for a jog. When? I don't know. The tracksuit is Adidas. Only dikhawa, show off. And plus, if this is not there, then accessories are there. Bottle here, one bottle behind. Mobile here. And what is that? Headphones are there. And goggle, that's a different thing. Then cycle with the bottle holder is there. Navigation stand is also there. Oh. So everything is there except discipline. Everything is there. Everything. You don't need all these things. What you need is the discipline to. I remember Hrithik Roshan, I think he was asked that how you are so consistent in gym, and he said that I don't decide whether to go to gym or not in the bed. I go in the gym and then decide whether to work or not. Because in bed, if you decide, what you decide? Tomorrow. Another fun part about gym now. Let us talk about my favorite gym. Gym is a status symbol nowadays. Which gym do you go? I go to, yearly 50,000 rupees. And gym people are also very interesting. They know that. Apart from that, madam, what do you want? Do you want sauna bath and blah, 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 steam bath and all? 25,000 rupees for an extra. Okay. Then the yoga mat they'll buy. They buy everything. Yoga mat and all. And then they go to the gym. All of you gone in gym at least once? Yes. Out of 100, how many are actually fit? Out of 100, how many are fit?
Trainers are fit.
Other than trainer, no one is fit. Even I saw a trainer with tummy. Yes, I have seen that. Protein, shake. Diet plan is Monday, 2 eggs. Workout plan is there. Tuesday, legs. Wednesday, chest. Thursday, back. Next Monday, book is closed. Everything stopped. I told you, your body should be given pains. Can you give pains to your body? They say that. My wife has a gym actually. So one girl came there and she was asking my trainer, my wife's trainer, I have to lift this. This I have to lift. I'm not going to lift it. Leave that. Why should I lift it? Let it be there. People want fitness without lifting dumbbells. Reason behind going to a gym actually. Why do you go in a gym? Status symbol, show off. They proudly tell I go to that gym. In fact, you don't need gym also if you want to stay fit. Just push-ups, pull-ups. I mean, that's sufficient. But today, that gym trainer was telling me that I haven't seen a single person consistent for 12 months. I haven't seen. Now people want six-pack. Forget six-pack, they get family pack here. Six-pack in 7 days. And steroids are there, take them. and show to your body to the God. So people are ready to take every possible shortcut. I want to tell you, one reality of life I learned, I want to tell you, I want to share with you is very simple and profound. There is no shortcut. Want to build good communication skills? No shortcut. Want to be fit? No shortcut. Simple. You have to go through the painful process if you want to stay fit. No other way. Nothing. And today, I always move. You can see me. In fact, one more incident I'll tell you. In this institute, do you know I sweep? I sweep actually. It's exercise for me. I water the plants outside, in the garden outside there. I lift. One day this electrician guy came and said that, sir, I want to open the storeroom. I said, opened it. And he took 2 boxes and he wasn't able to carry. I said, I'll carry one. He said, no. I said, no, I will carry. So I carried that box on the 6th floor. He was embarrassed actually. I said, no, this is a part. I love to do it. And one day, there were all commodes. Commodes came. 17, we have 17 toilets here overall. And I said to that person, okay, I will carry one on the 1st floor to 4th floor. Because I saw them carrying so easily. And the moment I took it, he said, do you want to carry? I said, I will try. And I carried, but I couldn't reach more than 3rd floor. He said, happy? I said, no, you can take it now. They were so easily carrying all those things. As I said before, that be careful. Don't be the richest man in the grave. Move yourself. Pain your body. Help your mother, father. Do gardening. Stop. Otherwise, 24 and 25 DCs, heart attacks. It's because of sitting. Okay? So, yeah. We are starting the gym now. Maybe in 15 days, gym will start. In our gym, treadmill is not there. I will make you go up and down for 5 times. And lift will be off. You can't go on the 6th floor with lift and then you have to walk. Everywhere cameras are there. I will see if you come in between halfway. I want to check it. Because people will do everything to avoid physical pains. Everything they will do. In our institute, I want to be good communicators, physically, mentally, and spiritually fit. That's the reason why today I have taken this session. Okay, guys. So next time, go and bring it. Okay? Don't bark the orders. It's not a hotel. Go and fetch water or tea from the kitchen and make these small changes. Go to the grocery shop and don't use the lift. And then see, guys, what happens. All the happy hormones like serotonin will be secreted. Because we are designed to move. We are not designed to sit. Now one more warning, caveat I want to give. Now tomorrow don't go for 10-kilometer walk. Okay, otherwise second day you will not come in my institute. All of you have experience? No? You go to gym, plus there are some photos are there, bodybuilders. Plus if any other fit person is there, all that motivation, lift, push-ups, pull-ups, music is going on. Second day you tell your mother, mother, fly is sitting on my forehead, fly. But this is what, then what should I do? Fly it away. Your hand, my hand doesn't move. How many of you this experience? Nobody's raising. So that is not going to work. Make small changes. Okay, small changes. Don't go and lift 50 and 80 kg. It's not going to happen. I can see here, no one is fit here. Akash is fit. And Tejas is also very fit. Why you are laughing? Yeah, you don't realize, once how that fitness is gone and how you gain the weight. Because you gain weight by kgs, every month 2 kg, 5 kg. But when it comes to reducing it, it reduces by grams, milligrams. Increases in kgs, reduces by grams, and reducing is very tough. See, after eating food, there is a glucose spike is there. Sugar level goes up. So don't walk more than 10 minutes. I mean, okay, we study in the wrong way. Walk for 10 minutes after eating. Okay. In short, this calf muscles should move. Walk for 10 minutes. Okay. Today when I go out and I see people, I have seen everyone Arnold bodybuilders. Means what? Everyone is plump. I think this is going to get torn. Muscles are not there, all flab is there. Obviously. One more thing. 3 months before, I delivered a seminar. My father-in-law's 75th birthday was there. So then one lady asked, hey, from village, why are you so thin? I said, I stopped eating sugar. Her look was like as if I come from some mass or something. So the tragedy is people don't understand that sugar is poisonous. Do you know the concept khadi chamach chai? Means earlier, nowadays it's not there, that you should add so much of sugar in the tea that the spoon should stand straight, vertical. And people never realize that the poison, the villain is the sugar. I stopped my sugar and everything changed.
Still, I started gym.
Okay.
To use, and the food habit is same. Whatever you told yesterday, the same I follow it.
You're following?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I want to ask you, why, if someone is fat, why did you say thyroid?
So it
Actually,
actually metabolism problems.
but I know one lady who every day and say, why you are fat? Thyroid. She's eating 10 times in a day. Why you are fat? Thyroid.
So it is not, sorry to disturb you. It is not like that. Even thin patient also having thyroid.
Huh.
It is totally metabolism problem. So those who are having,
But they are making it as an excuse.
they have limits.
Why you are fat? Thyroid. We can't control that. And then basin laddu comes there. So I know one person who on that lady's table, dining table, all type of biscuits are there. And every 2 hours she will eat 1 or 2 biscuits. She'll say, thyroid. So, thyroid, I don't know what is that. Again, I'll tell you. Usually, this is for IT people. IT bastati. So, IT people. So, Sunday is holiday. So, first thing they do is they read newspaper or scroll or something. And then his 3-year-old, 4-year-old small child comes. The 3-year-old, 4-year child, he has a small child, 3, 4-year-old, he comes, says, Daddy, I want to play cricket. Daddy is not interested in movements. Daddy says no, but he insists. Daddy says one condition. When I ball, you are going to hit, you have to bring the ball. The small child says, okay. Child hits. Go and bring. Child goes for 3, 4 times and says, Dad, leave it. I will not play with you. That's the condition of dads today. 34-year-old, 32-year-old dads are there. They don't want to play with their kids. They want to sit scrolling. See the laziness. I am not going to bring, you go and bring the ball and then I will throw. Small kid is running, but you are not. All of you remember in your school, the PT teacher would come. And the math teacher would say, no, wait. Syllabus. PT gone. And we want gold medals in Olympics. We don't have any gold medal in maths also and in Olympics also. Nowhere. If in our school, if this condition is there, PT is given a stepmotherly treatment, exercises. I guess, the condition of PT teachers, all of you have seen in schools and colleges. This poor guy is made to do everything, except sweeping. He's considered, teachers also don't respect him. PT teacher. So overall, in our society, education system, fitness and movements and nothing is given importance. 1 hour of physical activities are there, that also cancelled. Maths teacher will come, he will take the lecture. And when he comes, how do you feel? I want to kill you. Maths. Alexa has come now, Alexa, to kill you. Alexa, food. Alexa will not give food, no? Fan, TV and all. But Zomato is there again. Food at the doorsteps, no need to walk. I was reading this book, Brain Rules. I think I told you about this book. John Medina. And in that book, he tells that if you are physically active, you are very attentive, your chances of going into depression are very low, your concentration goes up, your neurons fire quickly. Overall, people who are physically more active, and he told that they did experiment in school also. That if every day physical activity is involved in the syllabus, in the daily timetable, those students perform well in academics. But our parents, I was talking to the gym trainer and he says that today, we don't see youngsters in gym. We see people about 30. And when I ask parents say that he's in 7th standard preparing for 12th NEET. ZEE. Now, these students don't go outside, don't play, no activities, only studying or mobile. But if physical activity is involved, as you said, the performance goes up in academics also. Absolutely true.